Hey everybody, it's Crazy Good Time 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In the last episode, we went through classic mode as Yoshi, Mario's good old dinosaur partner. In this episode, we'll be going through classic mode as Wario, better known as Mario's self-appointed arch rival. So that's pretty cool. So Wario, let's check out his power ups. Wario is actually an interesting character, and he's the only one of his kind in Brawl, where he has two different sets of alternate colors or palette swaps, whatever. So let's check out these. We had the regular biker uniform, his default one. Then we got the red jacket with the white gloves, the orange jacket with other blue stuff. Got a jean, a denim kind of look. I think this is more like a real biker feel to it. And no, this is more like a real biker. This is kind of like a little different, like black with red gloves. That's more like a real biker, if anything. And then we have his overalls. Yes, he actually rocks overalls in Brawl as well. So we got the classic Wario overall look. We got Wario with a Mario kind of color scheme. Blue overalls with a pink shirt. Very interesting palette swap. This one's very similar to one of Mario's palette swaps with the green clothes and the brown overalls. We got a, let's say, like a worker kind of Wario, you know, like working in the mines or whatever. And then we got the ship captain Wario, as I just say, the sailor. So yeah, let's go with the regular biker costume and get right into Wario's classic mode. So Wario was unveiled at E3 of 2006. If you guys are familiar with Brawl, with Brawl's Reveal, wow, he's really jumping over this, isn't he? With Brawl's Reveal, then you would know that Wario is actually in the that Brawl unveiling from 2006, when you know, there's like that little cutscene. There's like this little like short movie or whatever with like a bunch of newcomers. It was really singing cool. I liked it a lot. Dang, he just got punched to death. Wario is playable in Brawl, and he is voiced by Charles Martinet, who voices him in the Mario and Wario Land series, and also voices Mario and Luigi. Yes, Charles Martinet voices Mario, Luigi, and Wario, and heck, even Waluigi too. He voices all four of them. That guy is crazy, but we love Martinet. We love Charles so much. So let's go into kind of like, Wario's an interesting character. Let's say that. He works very differently from like a lot of other characters. I mean, he's very floaty. Not even like floaty. He has a lot of good air mobility. He's kind of like Melee Jigglypuff in that sense, and with his air mobility, even though he just, the only difference is that he just doesn't have 6 jumps. But he has really good air mobility and can do like a lot of stuff. That's probably like why he's pretty high up on the tier list. I think he's like A tier? He might be B tier, but I know he's really high. That somehow worked, but I'll take it. Okay. I will definitely take it. So let's get on to his neutral special, Chomp. His neutral special Chomp is where he literally, you have to have an opponent in front of you, or literally anything. If you have an opponent, then Wario will chomp. If I can I not grab a giant one? Oh, I probably can't grab a giant opponent. I can't. Okay, if Squirtle was his regular size, or if he just wasn't giant, then Wario would kind of like eat Squirtle. Like he would kind of Squirtle would go into Wario's mouth for a little bit, and then Wario would just like munch on him, and Squirtle would take like a bunch of damage from that. But sadly, you know, Squirtle is giants, and apparently that doesn't work on giant characters. I thought it did. For some reason I thought it did, but I guess it doesn't. And the more you actually press the attack button, the more damage it will actually, you know, do. The attack will actually do. Can we just die? Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Hopefully I can show it off in this next round. That'd be great. It can also, the move can actually also be used to swallow items. Like literally any item, it will work on it. Like if you want to like get a food item and you don't want to like grab it or whatever with A, or whatever your grab button, or whatever whatever the button you would use to like grab items. If you don't want to grab that, you can just like press your special button and do that. Okay, so here's Chomp. If I can show it off. No, that's a bike. That's a bike. That's a bike. Come on. There we go. the more you press the attack button, the more damage it will do. And I believe the longer that he will actually like keep them in his mouth. So it's pretty cool. If you do eat something though, like an explosive, like a blast box for example, like a bomb, I think Wario does take a little bit of damage from that, when I'm mistaken. But it's only like a little bit, and it does like less damage to him than it would, like eating it, than it would, you know, actually blowing it up himself. So it does 2% for the bite and 5% for the ending throw. Sorry I hit the mic, my apologies. But it's oh my gosh, I was so stupid for doing that. Meant to freaking grab it and instead I just like hit it. Good stuff, Daniel, good stuff. Well, luckily, it shouldn't be a problem. That's gonna be a problem though. Throw that up there, come on. Please blow up. That'd be great. It should blow up. No, wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Blew up eventually. Took a little bit of time, but I just barely made it. Or not. No, it just barely didn't make it. Sorry. Would have been great if I actually did. So whatever, I guess. I don't care. Kirby, what's poppin'? So now we got his side special, Wario Bike. The Wario Bike's really fun. You kind of just like, yeah, go on the bike. Well, yeah, Kirby, please. You go on the bike, and yeah, you can just go from left to right. Sometimes, wow, okay, there we go, Golding. Sometimes Wario will like, if you're like turning around, sometimes Wario will actually get off the bike. I don't know why he does that, but he does that occasionally. And then the bike will just kind of like chill there. For the most part, it will just like chill there, and you can actually do something with it. Like you can either pick up the bike and throw it, or you can break it and use the wheels actually as items. It can be kind of hard to actually show it off, but yeah, you can actually use the wheels as items if you break down the. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Do that. Let me break down the bike. There you'll see. You can actually pick up the wheels, and you use them as projectiles. Really singing fun. I love the wheels so much. They're so fun to use. This is actually the only Smash game where the wheels are actually, you know, can be used. Because in Smash 4 and Ultimate, the bike just disappears, and so does the wheels, which really suck. But it was really fun to use those in Brawl. Definitely. But also, it can actually, while on the bike, if you hold. Come on, if I can show this off. It's gonna be a little difficult on this stage, but I can show it off. Wario, you can actually do a wheelie if you press up, so it was really fun. And there's another thing, you can also jump out of the bike by pressing A, which is useful. Oh my gosh, oh this is bad. If you press the taunt button, then Wario does a little taunt while on the bike. So there's a lot of stuff to the bike, which it's fun. It's literally fun to just like fool around with and just see. I really like it a lot. But the bike itself does 0 to 10% while riding it. You have to kind of like, you know, run into enemies though in order for it to actually do damage. If I can just get all more out of here, that should kill. There you go, perfect, awesome. Then what we have is Up Special Corkscrew. Interesting name for an Up Special to say the least. Corkscrew is fun. He leaps into the air and just starts spinning. I showed it off before, and this is kind of what it is. Does some damage, gets some hits in. It's a pretty decent recovery vertically, at least, but it's not the best. It's honestly not the best. Horizontally though, it's really bad. Like it's really stinking bad. But it gets a little bit going. I mean, for diagonal purposes, it has some ability, but definitely not the best. It could be a little better, to say the least. Most definitely. And that's really about it for his Up Special. Doesn't really, you know, I mean, you can like kind of alternate his movement pretty fast when doing it on the ground, or like when you're starting it up, you can like go up a certain amount pretty quickly, but that's about it. So that does 5% on hit 1, 1% on hits 2 to 11, and 4% for hit 12. This guy can just die. Perfect. I've punched like 3 enemies so far and they just died from it. It's amazing. And finally, the best special move, his down special, Wario Waft. Wario Waft is great. It's a move that charges up over time. I think it takes a total of like, it takes a total of 1 minute and 50 seconds to be fully charged. And once it is fully charged, Wario actually starts glowing a little bit with kind of like a, yeah, he kind of starts glowing a tiny bit. It's kind of hard to explain the glow, But you will see him if you look at Wario after a minute and 50 seconds, then you will see like him glowing a tiny bit. And obviously that'll be when it's fully charged, and that's when it's at its most powerful. But it doesn't mean that's the only time to actually use it. You can use it at any point. Let me actually show it off right now. Yeah, there we go. The sooner you use it, the weaker it is. And the sooner you use it after a use, there's like a little toots, and he's kind of like, oh man, that was like weak as heck. So it's best to like wait till it's fully charged, but it's only gonna be really seen if you're like playing competitive. If you actually survive for that long, because in stuff like classic mode, you're not really gonna see it all that often, because you're just gonna be beating up enemies and getting through these battles pretty quickly. So the waft, 0% for no charge, 8 to 10% for slightly charged, 21% for mostly charged, 40% for fully charged clean, and 20% for fully charged late. Did I say 40% for clean, right? I think so. Let's go, Mario. Dang it, I was too high. Ah, that sucks. Wait. Can I punch him to death? There we go, punch him to death. He almost punched me to death, but luckily I was able to get out of there. And then finally we have his final smash, Wario Man. Wario Man is great. Wario Man is literally where he eats a piece of garlic, well not even a piece, he eats a whole thing of garlic, and he transforms into his Wario Man, which is kind of like a superhero from the WarioWare series. Where he kind of like has a mask of some sort and like a pink costume with, I believe, garlic, with like a garlic on the front or the back. And when Wario turns into Wario Man, he's incredibly fast and incredibly powerful. And I will say, using his side B while he's Wario Man is so stinking fun. I love it so much. He goes zooming to the other side. It's amazing. And of course, his attacks varies. Also, well, hey, Wario Ditto? I'll take it. The attacks, damages. The amount that his moves do as Wario Man does vary, and apparently doesn't actually show, sadly. But it's just like more powerful versions of his regular moves. That's really about it. Kind of like Giga Bowser, essentially. Except there are no elemental properties. And also I will show it off in training mode, but his stinking up air as Wario Man is one of the greatest things I will ever see in Smash. At least Final Smash wise. It's so great. I need to show it off. But we gotta wait till training mode, because I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to show it off in Classic. Unless I get lucky in the next round, which I kinda doubt. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to hope for the best. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Nice, perfect. I remember there have been a lot of instances where I would try to get that one target, and I would just like die getting it, which kind of sucked, but hey. Now I got it. I got all 10 of them. So good stuff, Daniel. Good stuff. Alright, and now for Wario's taunts. Wario has 4 taunts, technically. He has his regular 3 taunts, and of course he has his bike taunt. The bike taunt I showed off a little bit. He kind of just like faces to his right and does his signature W sign with both hands. With his right hand, and then picks his... No. Yeah, with both hands, and then picks his nose with his left hand. So, Wario's an interesting fella. Let me actually see if I can show it off. Please tell me I can. Yeah, there we go. He does the W sign with both hands, and then continues doing it with one of his hands, and then picks his nose with the other. Pretty funny, and that's really about it. And if you want to consider this a taunt, you can consider his wheelie a taunt, where you just press up, you know, on the bike. That's about it. And yeah, then we have his regular taunts. So first off, we got his... I can just get rid of Fox very quickly. His up taunt, where he laughs a little bit and then closes his mouth with his hands. He like kind of just like leaves it gaping, leaves it open way too much, and then just like closes it with his hands. It's a nice taunt. One of my favorites, definitely. Maybe this might be a match where I can show off the Wario waft. That'd be pretty cool. Nice, good hits, good hit. Wow, I killed. I'll take it. I mean, it's been a good minute, hasn't it? I know he I mean, this. Maybe I will show it off, but even then, you know, that hits. It wasn't like near him. That's interesting. I'm very, very surprised it actually hits. Dang, I really wish I was able to show off the Wario waft. Ah, has it really not been a minute yet? Like, or a minute and 50? I guess not. But anyways, we finally have his down taunt. His down taunt, it's a fun one. Oh no, sorry, we still have his side taunt too. I forgot about that. Let me just get out of the way of Master Hand. Side taunt, he kind of just like turns around and wiggles his butt. pretty funny. Nice, get out of the way. And then now we have his down taunt, where he faces the screen and does like he's like wah wah wah, and then does the Wario hand sign with his hands. And that's about it. That is Wario. Good character, fun character. I remember a lot of people actually used to like Wario a lot in Brawl. I know Zach, you guys probably do. If you guys watched the 2 Smash tournaments that we did, then you would know Zach. He was in both of them. He came pretty late in the first one, but then and only stayed for Brawl. But in the second one, he was there he came right after we finished 64 and then was there for the rest of the time. So yeah. And that's Wario's classic mode. Wario's fun. I do like Wario a lot. Brawl is probably one of my favorite versions of Wario. Smash 4 Wario is probably my favorite though. I love Smash 4 Wario a lot. I really do. That one's definitely one of my favorites. Probably is my favorite if anything. There we go. Oh, we got this song. I was kind of not expecting this one. This is the medley for WarioWare or something. Because there's a regular WarioWare song, and then there's also the medley, which is this one. It's a very interesting one. Yeah, I kind of like this one though. I used to like it quite a bit, and I still like it to this day. It's nice. It's a bop. It's a bop. Waluigi, why are you not in the game? Why are you not in the series? Come on, you're just a stinking assist trophy. Get in here, fight with your boy Wario. I like look at the congratulations. Get the Wario stash there, the WarioWare fonts, super cool, super nice touch. Oh, 200 different stickers, not bad. That's pretty decent. 200 different stickers, so that's like 2/7 of the way there. Yeah, 2/7. Oh my gosh, there's so many stickers in this game. Holy crap, let's go ahead and go to training mode to show off Wario's Final Smash, because this one is a blast. I love this one so much. Where's the Pokemon Trainer? Hello, Pokemon Trainer. So Wario, this is going to be Wario Man. Oh boy, you're about to see exactly how crazy this Final Smash is. Let me get this. Come on, one more hit should do it. What? How? There we go. Here's Wario Man. He eats a thing of garlic, turns to Wario Man. That's how he is. So he's like super fast. Look at his air mobility. His moves are incredibly fast. Look at his up air though. You can just keep doing this as much as you want. I think if you do it like all the way up here and then turn back to Wario, does he die? Oh, he doesn't. That's a shame. Missed opportunity. I thought he was gonna like die from that. Sadly, he doesn't. But another thing I want to show off is actually the bike. Yeah, he's like super freaking fast and powerful as Wario Man. It's so fun. The bike is the next greatest thing though. Let me do it like far. So let's look at this. Oh, yo, he zooms with that. It's so freaking fun. So fun. Oh, Wario Man, probably one of the greatest Final Smashes in the game. It's a shame they nerfed it so much in Ultimate. Like, it's not that good in Ultimate. It's such a shame. But anyways, let's go ahead, go to the trophy gallery and check out Wario's class mode trophy in his own series. Where is it at? WarioWare, there we go. Wario, Mario's self-styled rival. He loves money and gross humor. He often sets out in search of hidden treasure. His bold moves come from his superhuman strength and are completely different from Mario's moves. Aside from adventuring, he's also the chairman of game maker WarioWare Inc. Its franchise game is WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. And the games we have are Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins for the Game Boy, and WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games for the Game Boy Advance. So it seems like the first WarioWare game was actually on the GBA. I actually did not know that. But that'll be it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and the next one we'll be going through classic mode as the first Legend of Zelda character and the hero of Hyrule, Link. So that's gonna be quite enjoyable. I do like Link a lot. Not so much in this game, definitely in the later games though, and it's 4 in Ultimate, yeah. But he's still fun in Brawl. He's definitely still enjoyable in Brawl. A little rough in subspace though. But anyways, so subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including Twitch, is of course down in the description. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Pop Tart out.